You made it. I haven't played this yet, so we'll see what happens. I'm sorry, but I have to go easy. Because I don't know what I'm doing.
On the faraway continent of Norzelia, 3 mighty powers reigned. The Kingdom of Glenbrook, through which runs the mighty Norzelia River, bringing flourishing trade.
How's the sound, JB? I suppose me whispering wasn't helping there.
The Grand Duchy of Esfrost, a land of ice and snow beneath which slumbers rich veins of iron. And in the desert, the holy state of Hyzat, home to the lake from which is harvested the salt essential to life. With each nation controlling one vital resource, conflict between these 3 powers was all too common. Minor disputes and skirmishes gave rise to fierce battles, and before long, the realm was engulfed in a bloody conflict that would rage on for years. Many died in what came to be known as the Salt
Okay,
Iron
good. I'm
War.
not going to play any music tonight just in case. I don't want another claim or whatever they call it.
Brought to their limits and facing their mutual demise.
It's just
the
weird.
three
It's like,
powers
how can I
at
tell
last
them that I
negotiated
literally have the guy who
truce.
made the music
The Norzelia
with me in the
Consortium
stream?
was formed, a neutral organization that oversees
Well, we will be
fair
playing it
trade of
again at
iron
some
and
point,
salt.
but I
Finally,
figure back-to-back
peace
videos,
came
probably
to
not the best
realm.
idea. Consortium? Keep reading that as mozzarella. The Mozzarella Consortium. That would be a great consortium, wouldn't it?
30 years pass. Now, a new bond is set to be formed between the Grand Duchy of Esfrost and House Wolffort of Glenbrook, whose power in the kingdom is second only to that of the royal family itself.
Chapter 1.
Lord Serenoa? Good morning.
Congratulations, my lord. The future of Wolffort is looking brighter than ever.
Today's the day, is it not? We're all ready for the big moment. Thank you, everyone.
Young Master, Lord Serenoa. So, you were here after all.
Ah, Benedict. It would seem word has reached the people already.
You can thank Eridor for that. He couldn't refrain from blabbing the news to anyone who would listen. I'll have a talk with him after.
This is a momentous day, not merely for our domain, but for all of Glenbrook. I do not think it possible to keep it a secret.
This is well and true, my lord, but you must consider your betrothed's lineage.
I'm well aware of the situation, Benedict. I cannot say for sure what repercussions this may have. What I do know is that the people rejoice for us and harbor hope for the future. As the future Lord of House Wolfort, I must rise to the occasion.
Fine resolve, my lord. As House Steward, I will do all in my power to assist.
Thank you, Benedict. It is heartening to have the support of my father's right-hand man.
Shall we head to the port then, my lord?
We shall.
So soon? I had thought we would have more time.
Oh, maybe not.
The river's waters have risen with the heavy rainfall earlier this week. And given the wind, I think it likely that Esfrost's ship will arrive ahead of schedule.
You never cease to amaze. Very well then, let us be on our way.
Whoa, I don't know what that was. Did that come through? Did the mic pick that up? Sorry about that. Two types of events, main and... Okie dokie. No, I think I hit the desk with my chair, and it caused the springs in the mic arm to vibrate. The unpleasant sound. Okay, we can't go anywhere but here. So, let's see what happens. Oh, this was in the little demo that they had, right? You could have sampled it.
Escort. You are free to go.
Lady Frederica, there is no one here to receive you.
He will be along shortly, no doubt. If I have heard true, he is not the type to keep a lady waiting.
By your leave, then. We wish you everlasting happiness, my lady.
Thank you. I shall work hard, both for my new home and for my motherland. Please let brother, the Archduke, know that.
As you command, my lady. We leave the rest to you, Gila.
I shan't let you down.
There we go. Did you play the demo, JB?
Phew, Glenbrook at last. Finally, we can take a moment of respite from our long journey. That said, it would seem we've arrived ahead of schedule.
I much prefer it to being late. This is a momentous day for Esfrost, and for the entire realm. We cannot afford to make a bad first impression.
I agree, which is why we cannot have you looking so tense. Why don't we go for a bit of a stroll?
fine idea. After all, this may be the last time in a while that I am free to do as I please. Most are not inclined to grant liberty to one of Rosellan heritage such as me.
You brought that pendant with you?
Of course. It is the only memento I have of my mother.
Oh, man.
Thank you kindly, little lady. Letting a whole boatload of guards go back home was a stroke of genius. We heard tell you'd be here, and we wanted to be the ones to welcome you.
The winds of fortune are blowing today, aren't they, Pa?
Brigands!
Stand back, Frederica. I shan't let them have you.
Yeah, it's just gorgeous. And that's why I keep buying them, these HD 2D games, because they're just so good to look at. Even though I'm not a huge JRPG player, as you'll learn by watching me play.
What do you intend to do with us?
Make you our little hostages is all. And wring every last coin out of the duchy and House Wolford.
What's with that pink hair, though? Yeah, Rosellan? And that lady looks like she's from Hyzant. Did we go after the wrong boat?
Impossible! The ship was full of Esfrosti soldiers.
Enough! I am without a doubt.
Have you bandits no shame?
Why would they go and
Attacking
meet up
two
with them? They
innocent
had
women?
them in a pincer maneuver
Who
there.
in the hell are you?
Could have had them from both sides. Ooh, what have we here? Ooh. Hey JB, this is on you. What should we do? This is Stream Decides. That's what this playthrough is. Middle one?
You need to know who. Surrender now, and we can resolve this peacefully.
Do you even know who you're talking to, boy? We don't do anything peacefully.
Got that right. But if you surrender now, we'll spare your
Oh, the
miserable
unruly
lives.
bandit.
It appears they're not keen to listen.
Indeed, they don't strike me as the type to be swayed by logic.
Quit your whimpering and just accept you're done for. Once Travis, his daughter Trish, and their mighty crew set their sights on you, ain't nothing you can do. Enough of this! You'll regret ruining our plans!
Where's the surly bandit? That's the one we need.
Stand back, the both of you.
There's not enough surly bandits
No,
in these games.
we fight together. I brought this upon us through my indiscretion. Pray allow me to help.
My lady.
I am a teacher of the arcane arts, and Frederica is a most apt pupil.
I can assure you we shan't be a burden.
Then I ask for your support from the back lines.
And you shall have it.
Why didn't you tell me you were having such fun? I would have joined you sooner.
What are you doing here?
Let us talk later. Now, I believe we have some lawless ruffians.
Ruffians,
around.
yes. I love that word. They're ruffians. Alters the turn orders. It's coming. All right. Ooh. Nice. Okay, we have to protect Gila at all cost. That's right, JB. Just like the baseballs last night.
I hope you adults are ready to learn a hard lesson. You'll need more than numbers to beat us.
How's the lag? I set it to
Confidence is
ultra
admirable,
low.
at least. Orders,
So
my lord?
if I say this at 8:33. Yes. I want them to name a move that. Do I get to name moves in this game?
Give them no quarter. We cannot allow brigands to have the run of Wolfort.
Just who are these people anyway?
Now, Benedict.
That's what I mean. See, why did our teammates actually bother to run past them? Right. Rumble.
Think you got what it takes to best my family? Ha! Fools, the lot of you. My turn.
Why is it your turn?
Give him a
It'd be
fight,
my
man.
turn.
Distinguish yourself in battle and you receive your due reward.
We do not take kindly to thievery here in Wolfort. You will pay for your crimes.
Thievery.
Defeat is not an option.
Okay. As a swordsman, so we kind of don't have a choice.
Here!
So,
You think you're all high and mighty, huh? Well, we'll show you we're no slouches ourselves.
they're gonna show us, JB. They're gonna show
Ready
us.
for battle. We're just trying to make a living here.
Our land has no place for those who disregard the law. Let us pry out their weakness.
As a tactician. Not entirely like. I'm not gonna waste that on him.
You have nothing left.
It is. It is. But aren't they all, really, in the end? These kind of games. I mean, it's like Fire Emblem, right? Final Fantasy Tactics. Yeah, I kind of gave you two extremes when I said this or Minecraft, didn't I?
Charge!
Oh, one did stay at the back. Nice.
Yeah! Yes! Shall we make it a contest, my friend? Let us see who brings down more.
Blonde, blue-eyed man. There you go. And he called them ruffians.
I think not. Whatever would I tell your father if harm were to befall you?
These are no ordinary men.
Critical for 5.
Let us remain calm and clear-headed. That is our... Shall we begin? Allow me.
This will help.
What'd you do today, JB?
We must defend ourselves from this danger that threatens us.
How was your day?
I fight for peace.
It? Not great range, I'm not gonna lie.
Flames, heed my call.
Hope you're ready.
Defeat is not an option. I'll make this quick. That hit the mark.
I won't lose! My lance strikes true!
Ready for battle. Take that!
I'm a fool.
Oh wow, that had some arc. The Barnes and Noble. And they're hanging on, aren't they? Amazon didn't take them out. We don't have them here, but my day was good. Good day.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. Your defense is weak.
Oh, that was terrible. Not have wasted an attack on them.
I'm a fool. Over here.
I shall do what I can.
I don't like how close she's having.
Allow me.
This will help.
Let me show you what I've learned. With the powers in me.
So, what time are you thinking tomorrow then? Just thinking about 1-ish my time, so 3 your time? Or is that too late?
My turn.
You tell me, because I know you got some stuff to do. It is. So colorful. It doesn't look quite the same on the stream as it does on my TV. I actually think it looks better on the stream though.
You don't stand a chance.
Follow my lead.
Forward.
Why is it not letting me attack the guy right in front? Oh, there we go.
Here.
What a
That hit the
doofus.
mark.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a little bit later doesn't bother me. So it'll be anytime around 5, so 3 o'clock my.
Damn it!
Ready for battle.
Over here, fool.
Oh my goodness, I'm taking a beating.
Let us pry out
Taking a
their
beating by the thugs.
You have nothing, just as I planned.
Allow me.
Let me heal your wounds. Be at ease.
My thanks.
Here.
Allow me.
Oh, I'm out of. Let's see if we can finally take this guy out.
Here I come.
Now.
And everybody could have attacked him. Still didn't get him.
Fool. Impossible.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
This ends here. Damn it all! This can't be.
Damn it all.
My turn. Take that!
I knew she was getting too close.
I shall do what I can. Allow me.
Let us pry out their weakness.
This guy's kind of useless. Everybody watching this later is gonna be like, that's the best character in the game.
Just as I planned.
Allow me.
I'm a fool. Forward. This ends here.
Got him.
To lead, I must grow.
Ooh, leveled up.
Charge!
Brace yourself!
Damn, that hurt!
Doesn't he double it?
Out! Now what? Yeah!
Ouch.
I shall try my level best. You have
Raging
nothing.
beast.
That seems my knowledge grows deeper.
Or was it enough?
You'll
It
rue
was.
this day, you bastards!
The bastards. Wow. Exquisite spoil secure.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Oh, that's the healer. Pretty stupid of
I will end this. For myself.
do that. I want to attack.
My turn. Huh! Did you see that? For my kingdom! From where shall we strike?
This ends here.
One more to go,
There
JB.
is
One
no
more.
mercy on the battlefield. I have your back.
Splendid.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Thanks.
Ouch!
Allow me.
Flames, heed my call
Yay!
For a better world.
Oh, but we forgot to pick up that bag. There we go. And that's how you do it.
Wait, I know that face! That's the Wolfort Lordling!
What's that you say?
Didn't we just kill them?
Wolfort? It can't be.
What are they doing here so damn soon?
This ain't what we planned for. Let's get out of here.
Tony Baker's here. Oh my
They're
goodness.
a bunch of no
How
good
you
thieves.
doing?
At least they know when they're in over their heads.
I would have
This is
preferred to
great.
apprehend them and see them atone for their crimes, but so be it.
The night before the banning.
Your bride-to-be is safe. Isn't that what matters?
My bride-to-be.
My sincerest apologies. I had no idea we were being trailed by bandits. But where are my manners? I am Frederica of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost. I have come to fulfill our agreement. I am honored to join you in marriage and to call House Wolfort my new home.
The honor and pleasure is mine, Lady Frederica. Pray forgive me for not introducing myself sooner.
Yeah, we had to make the move.
I think you'd fight at each other's
It was
side in the
nobody
battle
could see
before
that I was
exchanging
live on
crowns.
Twitch, so it was just kind of pointless.
Though I dare say that it
People
bodes
didn't
well
see
for
my
Wolfort
tweet,
that
nobody
his
would
new
know,
lord and lady
so-
make such a fine team.
Your
And then
Highness.
people who like to watch on the TV, it was too hard for them to find it. And
Here you
it
are.
wasn't worth it to stay on
Why,
Twitch.
the entire Kingsguard has been scouring the land for you.
I mean, it's all Nasty's fault.
Did you sneak out
So-
of the castle again, Roland?
When I heard my best friend's betrothed was arriving in Glenbrook, I simply couldn't miss the occasion.
While we appreciate the sentiment, perhaps you should have said something to the king.
I'm the least of my dear father's concerns. Though I suspect Huette will think otherwise. I suppose I'd best be on my way back. Rest easy, my fair Lady Frederica. You are in good hands here. I look forward to celebrating your union. Till we meet again.
I got a ring. There we go.
His
Living the
ring
dream.
bore the insignia of Glenbrook's royal family. Could that have been?
Prince Roland, King Regna's younger son.
So a lord and a prince drove off a band of brigands by their own hand. What a fascinating nation we've come to, Frederica.
This is
Tony, you
Keela,
gonna come play
my
Splatoon with us
tutor and
tomorrow?
attendant.
I know it's kind of during the day, but
Famed is the martial prowess of the Wolforts. It was an honor to be able to witness it firsthand.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Serenoa of House Wolfort. And this is Benedict, trusted steward of my family.
It is my honor to serve Lord Serenoa in any and all matters.
On behalf of House Wolfort, I welcome you to our domain.
it'll be after
I
3
think this is an odd question,
Alberta
Lord,
time.
but I ask it nonetheless. What does the color of my hair mean to you?
So I guess it's going to be more of an evening than an afternoon. Oh, time for chat to decide. Where are we going with this time, chat? Option 1. Just which one of the three? So option 1. I was thinking option 1 too. So that pretty much means we outweigh JP's vote anyway. Here's your two-party system for you.
If it is not too forward of me to say so, I find it most beautiful.
Thank you, my lord. But you need not flatter me.
I said only what I mean. I have always been fond of roses, and your hair is as beautiful as any of them.
Aww.
I adore them too.
Then it would seem we have something in common.
Lady Frederica, everyone awaits. Allow us to escort you back to Castle Wolffort.
Thank you, Benedict. It would be my honor.
All right. Where were those two at the back when we needed them? Where'd the guy on the horse go?
Serenoa of Glenbrook's House Wolffort and Frederica of Esfrost will unite in marriage to strengthen the ties between their two nations. In doing so, the newfound allies hope to hold their own in the face of Hyzant's salt monopoly, which continues even now, decades after the war.
Nothing worse than when somebody has a monopoly on salt. I mean, we need salt.
Who could have known that this was but a prelude to an uprising that would engulf all of Norzelia in the flames of war?
Okay. May as well save while we're at it. This guy, portly merchant. Oh, nice. You don't even need to go to a town. What's he got? You don't have much money. Ever. We just got iron, so no. Never hurts to have one or two of these. I find. Isn't it? It's just gorgeous. I do enjoy it. JB and I were talking about that. No, we're not necessarily into the game as much as it seems, but the look just draws you in so much. Oh, the portly merchant. Love it. A lovely little camp. Alright, so doesn't look like we can go anywhere else. Oh wait. Take a look at this. Diverge from the main story already.
Wherever did my fool brother run off to? I explicitly told him I wanted him here when we welcome our guests.
It would seem Prince Roland shrugged off the king's guard and went on a little excursion, as he's wont to do. I swear it's as if the boy exists to drive us mad.
He is an embarrassment to our family. No matter. I will see to matters myself.
Your honored guests have arrived, Your Highness.
I see new faces among them. I trust you can tell me more, Claris.
But of course, Your Highness. The imposing-looking woman over there is General Avlora of Esfrost. Her prowess in battle is such that some say she is the second coming of Groma Ironfist, hero of the Salt Iron War. If the rumors of her strength are true, she is more likely to emerge victorious than any but the Dawnspear himself. Over there is Minister Exham Marshall of the Holy State of Hyzant. He is the newest appointee to the Saintly Seven, and has been placed in charge of the military and diplomatic affairs. 'Tis a rise to prominence nigh unheard of for one so young.
A general of the Grand Duchy and Hyzant's young hope. I imagine this will not be the last I hear of them.
I didn't expect this much reading.
I know this man. Sorsley End of Hyzant, yes?
Just so, my lord. As you doubtless know, he is the Holy State's Minister of Salt. A prestigious position, though it is
Minister of Salt
by Minister Exham of late.
So even the great monolith that is
I want to be the
Holy
Minister of
State
Salt.
is not immune to internal strife.
Get saving the world. I just want to be the Minister of Salt.
Thank you, Claris. I can see they were not wrong to tap you to lead the consortium.
As the officially appointed bookmaker for the tournament, it would not do for me to be ignorant of the combatants.
Your Highness, Lord Thalos and Lady Erica, brother and sister of the Archduke, have arrived. They will be joining the festivities in Archduke Gustadolf's stead.
Word has it that Lord Thalos has been appointed Prime Minister, which would make him the second most influential individual in all of Esfrost.
Archduke Gustadolf is said to prize freedom more than anything. It would seem that includes the freedom to put his own family above all.
With all due respect, Your Highness, the decisions of another nation are their own. Do take care not to say anything that might offend our new allies.
Yes.
You need not remind me, Patriot. I know there is little to be gained from quarreling
Yes, the
with
Archduke of
Esfrost's
Pepper.
ruling family.
That's a royal family for you.
Honored guests, I am Franny, Crown Prince of Glenbrook. It is an honor to welcome you to our kingdom in my father's stead. I can assure you we have spared no effort in preparing for tomorrow's festivities. Let us ring in this new age of alliance together. Though I imagine some may be too occupied awing us with their prowess in the tourney to enjoy the revelry themselves. Allow me to escort you to Whiteholm Castle, where the ceremony will take place, whenever you're ready.
Prince Roland, finally you return.
At ease, Huette. I trust all was well in my absence.
Well enough. Another visit to the Wolfwood domain, was it?
Interesting
Indeed,
name.
on minor business. My apologies for leaving unannounced.
Apologies indeed. You know full well that I am under strict orders from your father to accompany you on any excursions outside the castle.
I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself. Besides, no one would lose any sleep if something happened to me. Father and Franny least of all. Even Cordelia would get along perfectly fine without her brother.
Well, I would not. Or have you forgotten that you are my one and only sworn liege?
Huette. Forgive me, truly. It won't happen again.
I should hope not. So it is true that you plan to fight in the tourney on the morrow, and alongside House Wolfort, no less.
How did you...
His Grace told me, when he commanded me to keep you out of trouble.
So Father knew all along.
Oh my goodness, the cutscenes and the reading.
So I have decided to fight at your side.
I think JB fell asleep.
Watch this time.
As you wish.
Tony, you're still with us, aren't you?
Welcome back, the both of you.
Were there any troubles while we were out?
None to speak of, aside from Eridor here. But what else is new?
Out with it, Benedict! I heard you were beset by brigands. Is the young lord safe?
Lower your voice. Must you always shout so?
Of course, he's the booming man.
Or can't you see that it was that big mouth of yours that invited trouble in the first place?
There is no cause for concern, Eridor. Besides, I'm not a child anymore.
Mayhap not, my lord. But I've known you since you were knee-high to a... never you mind. And this must be the young lord's bride-to-be.
I am Frederica. It is a pleasure and honor to meet you all.
And I am Gila, her attendant. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I mean, I wouldn't blame you if you
Allow me
nodded
to
off.
introduce
This
those
is a
in
lot
the
of reading.
service of House Wolfort. This is Eridor, Master-at-Arms and Commander of our military forces.
You'll be the lady of House Wolfort. No harm will befall you as long as I'm around.
and this is Anna, my right hand.
If you require anything, just say the word.
They may not be of my blood, but they are my family just the same, and from this day on, they're your family as well.
I am aware that in all of Glenbrook, House Wolfort is second only to the royal family in power and influence. I will do my best not to disappoint you.
A joyous day this is! The little lord grew up and found himself the perfect bride. Nigh brings a tear to my eye.
His voice certainly does carry.
Sorry, my lady, but you'll have to get used to it.
You are in charge of the people, that's
My
true.
lord, your father awaits you in his chambers. As for me, I must stay and discuss the preparations for tomorrow's festivities with Anna and Erador.
Lady Frederica, pray come with me. Father is expecting us.
Oh man, the Booming Man joined our forces. Perfect. Ooh. Pretty slick. The tank, okay. Interesting. And more talking.
As you are well aware, there are two events of utmost importance to be conducted before Lord Serenella and his bride are wed.
The ceremony to commemorate the joint mining venture.
Still can't believe I'll be seeing the day when we break ground on a new mine right here in Glenbrook. And with the full support of Esfrost and Hyzant, no less.
You can thank King Regna for that. It was by his most wise and generous proposal that the three nations of Norzelia now strive toward a common goal. Needless to say, delegates from each nation will be joining in the festivities.
From the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, Lord Dragan Esfrost, who is overseeing the technical side of the mining operations. The Holy State of Hyzant will be represented by Minister Lila Viscraft of the Saintly Seven. And our own Lord Simon will serve as Glenbrook's delegate and meet with the two before the ceremony. Yes?
Well, the Minister of Salt must be part of the Saintly Seven.
It will be House Wolfort's
I
responsibility
mean, it just,
to see that our
there's no
honored
other way.
guests feel welcome. Anna, I would trust you safeguarding both Lord Dragan and Minister Lila.
Consider it done.
Then once that stuffy ceremony is over, we can get to the real highlight of the day. The tourney! Ah, my blood's already rushing, just envisioning the greatest warriors from all the realm clashing swords.
From Esfrost, the much-renowned General of Laura. And from Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshall. I have heard much of his prowess as well.
Then, of course, there's our reigning victor, the pride of Glenbrook, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear. Still, I wish him all the best of luck against their hosts. They'll need it to beat House Wolfort.
On that matter, there are two things I should make clear. Prince Roland has expressed a desire to join the tourney as a member of House Wolfort's contingent.
Why would the boy want to fight with us and not his own arms master?
Apparently, he originally formally requested to do just that, but King Regna would not allow it.
And so he came to the young lord in hopes of finding another way in. Well, it's more than welcome in my book. The royal family said we're free to put together our own contingent after all. I reckon His Majesty would be beside himself with joy if we could deliver a beating to Esfrost and Hyzant.
Doubtless so. Very well. I shall inform the prince that he is welcome in our ranks.
Finally, there is the matter of Lord Simon's health.
Indeed. Sadly, the lord of the house is in no condition to participate in the tourney. Barring some miracle, I anticipate that Lord Serenoa will have to fight in his Lord Father's stead.
Lord Simon. I suppose age takes its toll on even the mightiest of men. So be it then. You can leave watching over the young lord and Prince Roland to me.
Good. I remind you that while this is a joyous occasion, all of our attendees have their own reasons for coming. Let us not give them an opportunity to catch us unaware.
Okay, we get to play the game now? No, we don't get to play the game. But we do. You are the Minister of Salt. Is that what you're telling me, JB?
Father, I bring to you my betrothed, the Lady Frederica.
A pleasure to meet you, my lord. I am Frederica of House Esfrost.
Ho ho, the pleasure is all mine.
Were it not for the efforts of House Wolfort, the Salt-Iron War would rage on still today. I do not deserve the honor of joining your esteemed family, but I will endeavor to serve you all the same.
There is no need for such formalities, my girl. You are tired from your journey, I am sure. Pray rest easy tonight.
Thank you, my lord. I believe that in any journey, the first step is the most important. Before we go forward together, I should like to know why you chose to welcome one of Rosellan blood, such as I.
Oh, I'd heard you were a strong-willed one.
Pray forgive my insolence. And yet, I am set to marry into a mighty house of a foreign nation. I should like to know what you wish of me, that I might live up to your expectations.
A most reasonable request. Both of you, listen well.
Yes, Father.
All we've done is
Your
listen.
marriage was agreed upon by Glenbrook and Esfrost, that the ties between our two nations might be strengthened.
To give us more leverage against Hyzant with their monopoly over salt.
Precisely. With Glenbrook and Esfrost consolidating their power, Hyzant was left with little choice but to join the alliance. And yet, while Lady Frederica is indeed the Archduke's sister, at the same time she is the daughter of a Rosellan concubine. And House Wolfort, for all our military prowess, is no more than a bannerman of the king. If the aim was to forge the strongest bond we could between our two nations...
It would be far more appropriate for my sister, Lady Erica, to wed the Crown Prince of Glenbrook.
Just so, yet neither nation chose that. And do you know why?
I bet you're gonna tell us.
So that if relations between our two countries were to take a turn for the worse...
We could be cast away like pawns.
Precisely. Such are the schemes of those who rule nations.
I understand now. And yet, No matter how impure the intentions behind this arrangement may be, I will not bring dishonor to the Wolfort name.
Well said, my son. If that is your decision, then...
Father!
Lord Simone!
I am an old man, and my health is not what it once was. For this reason and more, I have made my decision. As of this day, I abdicate my position as Lord of House Wolfort. You will serve in my stead from tomorrow forth, my son.
Oh, wow.
But, Father, I am not ready to...
My decision is not
Sea
made lightly.
salt.
You have already shown me, with your words and your deeds,
What is this
you are
game?
more than ready. Think always about what your subjects need from you. Weigh
What a
your
game,
choices
though.
carefully, then take action. Do so, and I have no doubt you will make a great lord. And trust in Benedict. He shall serve you as well as he did me.
Thank you, Father. I will spare no effort that one day I may be as beloved by our people as you.
Lady Frederica, your fate is not a simple one. There are many who would try to use the both of you as pawns in their own schemes. Even so, I hope that you will be there to support my son through it all, as his wife, but also as your own person. This is House Wolfort's entreaty, and the wish of a father.
Of course, my lord. It was my intention from the moment I boarded the ship.
Beg pardon, my lord, but Lord Dragan and Minister Lila have arrived.
Very well.
Got more people to
Presiding over
talk.
tonight's banquet will be my final duty as Lord of the House. Tomorrow's ceremony will mark the beginning of yours, my son. And after that will be your wedding. Rest well tonight, both of you, for busy days lie ahead.
Well, there we go. We completed something. It took a lot of skill. That's why we play on easy, folks, because you just wouldn't be able to do that on hard.
30 years after the Salt Iron raged across Norzelia, a vein of precious minerals was unearthed in the kingdom of Glenbrook. From east to west, joy swept the land. United at last in common cause, the kingdom of Glenbrook, the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, and the holy state of Hyzant endeavored to wrest this bounty from the earth, with each nation providing expertise and resources. This uneasy alliance between once bitter enemies will herald a new era of tranquility in this long and battled realm. One after another, dignitaries from each nation arrive in Glenbrook to solidify this accord and toast to its success, the first step on the road to peace. Among those who would forge this road is Serenoa Wolffort. Inheriting the title of Lord Wolffort from his father Simon, he must decide what foundation he would lay for this new era.
New era of salt. Oh my goodness.
Welcome to Castle Wolford, Minister Lila. Allow me to express my gratitude to the Holy State. Were it not for your nation's generous efforts, this venture would never have come to fruition.
You are too kind, Lord Simone. You too have served an invaluable role in this. Though I must admit, the news of the union between your son and Lady Frederica came as quite the surprise. None in Hyzant considered that a bannerman of Glenbrook would join with the ruling family of Esfrost. I hear that Lady Frederica is the Archduke's half-sister. I must ask, how did this arrangement come to be?
Oh, your curiosity is only natural. This union was promised during the war, an arrangement made with the previous Archduke. Truth be told, I am surprised one as well informed as yourself did not already know.
And this is your son, as I recall.
Serenoa Wolford, at your service, Minister.
And I am Frederica Esfrost.
My son still has much to learn, but I believe this marriage will herald a bright future for us all. For today, I intend to step down and leave House Wolford in Serenoa's capable hands.
You're abdicating your position? Surprising news comes in pairs, I see. Nonetheless, I am happy for you both. I imagine the lords and ladies at tonight's banquet will take great interest in the new Lord Wolford, as will I.
Pray, go easy on the boy, my lady.
I hear that young Lord Dragan of Esfrost shall also be in attendance?
Indeed. He has been appointed to oversee operations at the Grand Norzelian mines. I understand his star in Esfrost has seen a meteoric rise.
Good. I would like to hear more of this new explosive substance he means to use to blast the tunnels. As a fellow scholar of sorts, if in a different field, I am always curious to learn how great discoveries are made.
He should have arrived by now. Has anyone seen him?
Dragan's gone to see the city. He was halfway there before the gangplank landed on the docks. Ah, he is your cousin, yes. I see we share an innate curiosity for new places.
The banquet will begin soon. I shall seek him out and escort him there.
Very good. Though I will host tonight's festivities, I want you to act as if you're already Lord of the House. Our guests are the most esteemed personages of their respective nations. Take care not to cause offense.
Of course, Father.
Okay, please let me play the game. Come on. The common folk. There you go. When you're Lord Sea Salt, you gotta talk with the common folk. A nice little hut. Got a almost like a race car bed. This isn't Zelda, so I guess I can't destroy the barrels. At least we get to do something. Often war over salt. There's an interesting little stream. Just seems to appear. Oh, there you go. And flow down the... Oh. I saw a glimmer of something. There it is. What's happening in this house? They all have the same bed. Tony, have you played any of this? And this guy is COVID ready. Look, it looks like he's wearing a mask. Oh, which Mario Party? You should have told me. We could play. I would have played Mario Party. Too much talking. Yeah, see, that's the problem. That's what immediately turns me off. That's what happened with, even with Horizon. Like, I just don't want to go through all that chatter. Let me play the game. Baby's getting sauced. Oh. Time for the team to pick. Dun dun dun. How long the delay is on it. Really long. I have it set to ultra low. Seem to be very low. Number 3, my lord. All right. Why does the scale never change? Show me the ropes of hide and seek? Good old, all about apparently. Guessing we're gonna get another option. Oh, here we go. I like colorful words. I'm built on taxes. And salt. Built on salt. For those watching after the fact, we are waiting for JB and Tony to pick an option. JB's like, leave me alone, I just want to play Mario Party. Number 3. Alright, alright. F the bandits. Tried to get the bot set up so that I could have gambling, but it doesn't seem to be working. Stream Elements is not here. And the YouTube API is way too frustrating for me to write my own. Tried it with Bobby. Didn't work out. These people just stand and stare off into the abyss. I'm gonna go stand on a cliff and just stare. I already talked to him. Oh, I see something glimmering. Yay! Alright, well I guess it's back to the storyline. Comes to the talking.
I thank you for your hospitality today, Lord Serenoa.
Think nothing of it. Did you enjoy the city, Lord Dragan?
Quite. Its people are full of life and love for their lord. That says all I need to know about House Wolfort.
You honor us with your words.
I am only being frank. Frederica is the sister of the Archduke, after all, and my cousin besides. I would not see her marry into an unworthy house. Suffice to say, my expectations were exceeded.
I have heard much of your ingenious contributions to the mining efforts. I sense prosperous days are ahead of us.
As do I. Finally, our nations enter into an age unfettered by war. With Esfrost's iron, Hyzant's salt, and Glenbrook's mediation, there is no limit to what we can achieve. We must regard each other as equals, and forge mutually beneficial relationships.
I sense skepticism in your words, Lord Dragan. Do you mean to imply our relations are not already mutually beneficial?
I need not imply anything. The salt tax you claim makes my case more than clear.
Salt tax?
Bold words from one so young.
It's
Is
to
that
fund
how
the Minister
peers
of Salt's
speak to one
lavish
another?
lifestyle. Right, JB?
Perhaps the young ones, yes. What do you think, Lord Serenoa?
Dissatisfaction with the salt tax was one cause of the war, was it not?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers. This is the foundation of the teachings that guide us in Hyzant. By allying with Esfrost, do you mean to gainsay our most fundamental beliefs?
Of course not, Minister. We understand that the source is Norzelia's sole supply of salt. And we would not deny that it is the Holy State's right to harvest and tax it as you see fit.
Thank you for acknowledging that. Though it strikes me that your words are measured.
You needn't be so non-committal, Lord Serenoa. It is only reasonable that the three of us have differing opinions on the matter. However, that is all the more reason for us to be open to frank discussion.
Honored guests, pray forgive my son. We of House Wolfort are but simple warriors. I'm afraid matters of finance and politics do not come to us naturally. This, however, I can say. We will fight injustice and tyranny wheresoever it may be. Of course, we do not enjoy conflict. Still, we will not hesitate to defend our land and our people should the need arise. No matter how mighty the threat, we will fight for home and kingdom.
Yes, Lord Simone. Of that we are keenly aware.
I apologize if I spoke out of turn. But the fact remains that as every winter passes, the tension between our nations grows, and salt is the cause. The common folk have all but forgotten its taste. I simply want to ease their suffering.
The ministry I oversee is committed to the preservation of life. I personally believe that salt should not be a luxury reserved for the privileged few. All those who live require it, not just those lucky enough to be born within the borders of our holy state.
You agree with me, then?
How I feel matters little. In Hyzant, the word of the goddess, as conveyed to us from the lips of the Hierophant, is absolute. But perhaps this joint mining venture of yours may lead to the change you seek.
Indeed, we must set our gazes to the future. All of us. I expect you will be the ones to usher us into a new era.
Yes, Father.
Oh, come on. Let us play. Let us fight somebody. Oh no. I don't want to pick either one of these because I know it's going to be even more talking. Guess we'll try it.
Father spoke not a single word to me today.
Before long, I fear I might forget the sound of his voice.
Please, sister, you weep and wail like a common girl. Show some composure. Father has a kingdom to rule, a kingdom engaged in a historic endeavor. He has more important duties than to pamper a spoiled child.
Yes, of course, brother.
You speak as if Father's duties include anything more than licking the boots of these dignitaries. It is inconceivable he cannot spare the time to break bread with his daughter.
You speak out of insolence and ignorance, Roland.
I speak only the truth. He leaves all the cumbersome tasks to the Wolforts and Minister Patriot.
A king's word is to be obeyed.
And what of his subjects? Do they exist simply to bring him glory? To take the blame for his failures?
They are to serve as he sees fit.
The hell they are.
The hell they are.
Believe as you wish. Speaking of his subjects, it appears lordship of House Wolfort will be passed down to young Serenoa.
What?
How fortunate for you to have a friend in the new lord. Best not take loyalty for granted, however. House Wolfort is obedient enough for now, but that can change as quickly as the wind. Use them well when you can, but be ready to bring down your fist if they dare to rise above their station.
Don't speak of them like lapdogs. They're not servants, they're my friends.
Do you really think to lead with such a soft heart? You are not fit to wear the royal signet.
Wow.
Stop this fighting at
That's
once.
pretty mean.
You frighten me.
You frightened Cordelia.
Enough of this.
Where are you going, brother?
To train with Sir Maxwell. I would clear my head. There is a tourney on the morrow, after all.
On the morrow. There's Splatoon on the morrow.
Brother.
I yield.
Your spear wavers, my prince. Something weighs on your mind.
You've always been able to see through me.
It's no great feat. Your heart lies ever on your sleeve.
Do I hear disapproval in your voice?
Not exactly, my prince. It can be a weakness, yes, but it can also be your strength. After all, sometimes a direct strike is most effective at piercing a formidable defense.
I will take those words to heart, Sir Maxwell. Thank you for today.
The pleasure was mine. I expect a good fight from you tomorrow. In the final match, no doubt.
I take the field with House Wolfort. Together, I have no doubt we can emerge triumphant.
Ah, that would explain your improvement. Young Serenoa is a worthy training partner. Even so, I have no doubt you've held your own against him. Tomorrow you shall show the realm what I already know. That you are a warrior worthy of your family's legacy.
Warrior.
Sir Maxwell, Sometimes I wish I wasn't a prince. Sometimes I wish I'd been born your son instead.
Surely you
I'm not
jest,
the
Your
masked
Highness.
man.
Your father is a great king, and an even greater man. It is an honor to serve him as I do.
Apologies. I forget myself. I must have taken quite a blow. Anyhow, I suppose I should rest till the morrow. Be well, Sir Maxwell.
It cannot be easy being the youngest prince. To have others expect nothing from you, yet still shake their heads in disapproval. But you can rise above this, my prince. Seize your chance and lay everyone's doubts to rest once and for all.
Oh man, here we go again.
Now that's what I call a feast.
I am highly skilled at these types of things, you know.
Frederica.
It's
He
true.
is a good man. I can see it in his eyes. You are too kind, Lord Dragan.
Nobody lets cutscenes roll quite
And
like Rebel.
humble as well. Are you impressed as I, Frederica?
I can tell that your heart is pure and gentle, my lord.
Lady Frederica.
Forgive me if I caused offense. I thought only to return your sincerity and kind.
No
It's a
apologies
solid
are
game
needed.
choice, JB.
I am happy to meet your approval.
Definitely stream ready.
Thank you, my lord.
Words come so easily to the both of you. A perfect match.
Forgive my curiosity. What sort of life did Lady Frederica lead in Esfrost?
Her life? Truth be told, my dear Serenoa, not a pleasant one. Those of Rosellan blood are looked down upon in Esfrost, even if they are the daughter of the Archduke's concubine. Gustadolf's full siblings are the worst of the lot. They have not a shred of human compassion between them. They cruelly bully the girl endlessly, regardless of time or place.
Is this...
True? Of course it is. I know Frederica's suffering all too well. My own father lived ever in the shadow of his elder brother, the former Archduke. Our house, too, is met with sneers by those who consider themselves our betters. But no more! I shall show all those simpering fops that it is not birth that makes greatness, but deeds. And so I did my due research at the archives, that my grand invention shall blast our way forward.
Dragan, please. I believe you've had enough to drink.
Oh, he's sauced too, just like JB.
You can hardly blame me for availing myself of Glenbrook's finest libations, brought by traders from the realm over. Each cask more exotic than the last. Why, to not partake would be an affront to our newfound allies.
Just make sure your head is clear for tomorrow. Or have you forgotten you're meant to be representing your nation?
Yes, a ceremony to usher in a new age of harmony and prosperity. I am too young to have known the war, so I see our three nations joining hands more as a matter of expedience. But what of you, my kin-to-be? How do you see our grand cooperative venture?
Oh, you're up, JB. And Tony, if you're still here. We're just about done. I can't take much more of this. Number 2. Convictions have been
Benefit all
strengthened.
nations involved. I see nothing wrong with that.
Indeed. I didn't know you had such a mercantile mind, Serenoa.
Coin drives the hearts of men and nations alike. I suspect all parties wouldn't be so eager to join hands if not for the promise of profit. And when we're all able to fill our coffers, perhaps we can finally let go of old grudges.
A sensible perspective. I didn't know you had such a practical mind. In any event, it is always good to have another perspective on matters. Let me tell you what I believe. I believe we're on the cusp of a great achievement. As always, it is the young who must bear the burden of building the future. Old shoulders are frail, old minds stubborn. Whatever lies in our future, those who make it will mark their names in history. And mine will be writ large for all to see! And I would write yours next to it, my dear cousin. Pray, come visit me at the mines once operations are underway, and I shall...
He's done.
Dragan, are you quite
It's all
alright?
ogre.
Worry not, Frederica. I'm just
Oh,
a bit
yeah.
tipsy. Perhaps I should just lie.
You pulled a straight JB right there.
It would seem Lord Dragan has turned in for the night.
Quite the passionate fellow, isn't he?
He's never been one to hide his ambition, ever since we were little. Neither does he hide his disapproval of my brother and trueborn siblings.
Feelings which you share?
I grant it would be satisfying to see the sneers of those who look down on me wiped from their faces. But I also agree with Lord Simone that we must set our gazes to the future. Though I know not yet how I might best serve in this new age, I would do what I can.
We are of the same mind in that regard, my lady. Let us ease the weight of each other's burdens.
Please, call me Frederica. We are to be husband and wife after all.
Of course, my Frederica. Pray call
Oh,
me
how nice of
Cyrano as
them.
well. We should carry your cousin to his chambers. Will you help me, Frederica?
Certainly, Serenoa. Let us take care not to wake him, lest he resume his prattle.
Oh my goodness. Just when you thought.
Benedict. I thought I might find you here.
My lord.
Did you tell her that Serenoa would soon be taking over as lord of our house?
Forgive me, my lord. I did not think to...
Save your apologies, Benedict. Doubtless she was overjoyed to hear it from you. Destra always did trust you above all her advisors. As do I. For 30 years you have served my house better than I ever could have asked for.
You honor me, my lord.
My lord? I suspect this will be the last night I will hear those...
My lord, I will call for a healer at once.
Oh no.
Do not bother, Benedict.
That's Simone.
It will avail me not. You know as well as I how my heart now fails me.
My lord.
And so I entrust Serenoa to you. For our house, pray heed this old man's final order.
Certainly. I will live to serve your son until I breathe my last.
Did you hear that, Destra? Our boy is in good hands. My old dear friend, long have we stood together.
I will not let you down, my lord.
All right. Well, I gotta stop there because this is just too long without any gameplay. So, I hope you'll both come back to. Well, I know JB will, and I hope Tony you can make it too for a little Splatoon tomorrow, around 3 or 4. Maybe a little bit later than that. Maybe we'll make it 5, Alberta time, Mountain time. So that would be about 7 for JB. And yeah, hope to see you both there. And spread the word so we can actually get a proper URL. Yeah? Yeah? Most appreciated. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later.